but the driver kept control. And then the passenger window came down, and Pierre Shelton leaned out with the rifle. The first rounds tore into the trooper's car and left it dead on the road. He was just getting started.
All right, shots fired with an AK. Shots fired. Yeah, I tried to stop a car running 111 on I-20 there at Bremen. And as soon as I got up to pit, I pitted him once, he got back in control, and I went to pit passenger side. The passenger leaned out with an AK and started shooting into my car. Yeah, they disabled me.
Are you okay? I mean, nothing hit you, did it?
No, nothing hit me, nothing went through the windshield. It went into the front of the car. It's messed something up. The car only do about 60 miles an hour. I couldn't continue the chase.
More agencies joined the pursuit as it crossed onto Highway 61.
Yeah, if you'll just go ahead and start notifying all agencies in the area. It's a black male driver, white passenger with dreads. I'm just trying to lift my car up to Temple.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you, Lord. But yes, go ahead and notify Temple, Billerica, Douglasville, Douglas County. Get them all on the interstate. It's a blue drive-out tag on it. GSP 98 to Carroll County units. They continued on eastbound. I'm 10-4. I'm whipping the car. I can only do about 60 miles an hour. I'm going to get off the Temple, but our dispatch gave a photo out to all counties on I-20. But yes, it's a dark gray Nissan Sentra, I believe. That's about a minute ago. We were about 3 miles outside of Temple. He's going to continue eastbound on I-20 if I had to guess.
Carrollton police took the lead, and the whole way, the rifle kept firing out of that passenger window into the dark at every set of headlights behind them.
I pitted him once, he spun,
Yeah.
come back on the road, and I went for the second pit, and damn passenger leans out with fucking AK and just starts cranking rounds. Some fucking son of a bitch, piece of shit. You better be glad I don't have a damn rifle in the car.
He must have, I don't know where he went to because we were down there pretty fucking quick.
If I'd have had my fucking rifle, I'd have just got out of the damn car and started cranking.
Sergeant Rob Holloway was one of those headlights.
Wearing a yellow hoodie. He's floorboard. 6-6, back off of him, back off of him. Back off, let's see what they do. Dispatch, we're right here going 69 miles an hour. I'm waiting to see what we do. We're turning right on Bankhead Highway.
Turning right on the bank now.
All right, get me some people up here. Let's get ready to do felony stop. If not, we will pit. All right, back off just a little. We're gonna follow at this distance. Dispatch, we are going 60 miles an hour. Bankhead Highway, we're passing Barnes Store. Get Villarica set up, spikes at Bay Springs.
Buffalo with some kind of A-frame, something up under it. Definitely an AR stop.
Hey, just make sure we're backed off just enough, okay? I'm gonna try to turn on my scene lights. Dispatch, we are going about 90 miles an hour. We are coming up on Old Airport Road. They're hitting their brakes. I'm waiting to see what they're about to do. Chief went back off of them.
229, you got Grand V Connor. You ain't got to worry about the spikes.
I know, but I don't want to get up here where they're moving around. I'd rather just go ahead and disable them.
A single round came through his windshield and struck him in the head. He lost control and crashed into a utility pole. He had been a police officer since 2008. In an instant, that night nearly ended his life. The Nissan finally crashed near an elementary school in Villarica, and both cousins ran. Officers set up a perimeter in a quiet residential neighborhood where families were asleep and a school was only hours from opening its doors. 25 minutes later, Villa Rica officer Chase Gordy was holding the north end of that perimeter when Pierre Shelton found him. "He's on my car," Gordy called out.
He's on my car! He's on my car!
"He's on my car." He was shot in the arm and the leg. 2 Carroll County deputies, Corporal Jamison Trout and Deputy Jay Repetto, raced toward the gunfire to reach him. As their patrol car came down a dark side road, a figure stepped out of the blackness. It was Pierre Shelton, and he opened fire.
Whoa. Start right here?
Yeah.
Yes, right, second middle, right, middle one there at school.
People, I forgot to have it all set forward, and we're just shot out.
Hey, let's move down! Let's move down! Let's move down, come on.
Yeah, it's a kill and battery.
People,
12 rounds went through their windshield. Repetto was hit in the arm, and in those few seconds both deputies fired back. Pierre Shelton did not live to see the sunrise. His cousin Aaron ran into the woods and hid until a state patrol helicopter found him in the dark and a SWAT team brought him in. By the time it was over, 3 officers had been shot, 7 had been fired upon, and somehow every one of them lived. Aaron Shelton never fired a shot that night, but he drove the car, and under Georgia law, that made him responsible for everything that followed, including the death of his own cousin. A jury convicted him of felony murder and 21 other counts and rejected his claim that he had been forced into it.
The defendant was charged by indictment with the crimes of Count 1, fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, Count 2, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 3, fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, Count 4, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 5, fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, Count 6, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 7, aggravated battery, Count 8, fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, Count 9, fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, Count 10, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 11, aggravated battery, Count 12, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 13, aggravated assault on a peace officer, Count 14, aggravated battery, Count 15, possession of firearm by convicted felon during the commission of a felony, Count 16, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon during the commission of a felony, Count 17, possession of a firearm by convicted felon during the commission of a felony, Count 18, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, Count 19, possession of a firearm by convicted felon, Count 20, felony murder, Count 21, felony murder, and Count 22, felony murder. To this charge, Mr. Shelton pleaded not guilty and was tried by a jury which returned a verdict of guilty on all 22 counts.
The sentence was life in prison without parole, plus 190 years.
And Mr. Shelton, do you have any legal cause or reason why sentence should not be imposed at this time?
No.
All right, thank you. There having been no legal cause shown why judgment should not be pronounced and sentence entered at this time, it is the judgment of this court upon the verdict of the jury that you are guilty of the crimes charged.
Sergeant Holloway, the man shot in the head, walked back out of that hospital months later. And in the courtroom, he looked at the man who put him there and chose to forgive him. "You didn't take anything from me," he said, "that God didn't restore."
Mr. Aaron Shelton, I forgive you. I pray for yours and Pierre's salvation. I forgive you. Regardless of what I've been through, You didn't take anything from me that God didn't restore. Sergeant Rob Holloway, 229. Thank you, Your Honor.
3 departments, 1 night, and a reminder of what these officers carry every time they pull a car over in the dark.